Hey, everybody on YouTube, welcome. I'll make sure everything's working once I get through here. I don't know, man. I just have no concept of how big my butt is, that's for sure. Because I walk in this space and I think I can fit. And I definitely seem like it's like I can't fit. I got all the microphones running. All right. You can hear my Scotchy Bourbon Boys watch live now. All right. It's got a big. There we go. Let's get this show on the road on YouTube. I will make sure everything's good and go boom. Let's go here. Oh, there's a live. Live is there. Come into this. There I am. Welcome everybody live on YouTube. I'm gonna do quick. Let's make sure the sound is good. There we go. Sound is good. And you are there. I can see both of us. All right, Nash. All right.
And I am done.
Welcome everybody to our podcast of Cellar age 23, 24, 25 blind tasting. We monitor comments. Make sure you let us know what you're sipping on and where you're from.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you got any questions about the cellar age that we might can answer, y'all definitely post those up and we'll try to answer them best we can.
All right. So it looks like I got to move over just a little bit. All right. So everybody, I'm wearing my Maker's Mark hat with all the ambassador hat, and it's got all the pins. My ambassador bottle is ready. We will be going down to pick that up December 13th. So excited for that. And but I'm going to get going real quick. Our sponsors are very important to us. We're going to Old Louisville Whiskey Company will get its sponsorship during our barrel bottle breakdown. Old Louisville Whiskey Company barrel bottle breakdown tonight. We're going to break down all three bottles. We're going to put the two scores together. Then we're going to have our scores, and we're going to figure this out. We're going to figure out what's the best one, what I think is the best one, what he thinks, and then what is the best one based off of our opinions and the score. And if there's a tie, Roxy can always break the tie. All right.
And so then at the end of it, we will reveal which one that we picked, because we don't know what it is.
We have no idea yet.
Preconceived notion whatsoever.
All right. So Midwest Spirits in Columbus, Ohio. You got to check them out. They've got two locations. They're 72,000 square foot facility, distilling facility, which is distilling full out now for over a year and a half. They just put out in the 48 states that it's distributed their cask strength. They've got their cask strength straight wheat whiskey, their cask strength 4-grain wheated bourbon, and their cask strength pumpernickel rye. All fantastic. You got to get them off the shelves. They've got the two locations. One is, we talked about the 72,000 square foot that is in the process of being built for an experience, but it is distilling full out, plus their location in Columbus, which is their craft distillery. Stop by. They've got their service bar and tours and everything available. Midwest Spirits, Columbus, Ohio. Ryan Lang is doing fantastic stuff, and he is fantastic. All right. Then you've got Whiskey Thief Distilling Company in Frankfurt and in Louisville, and their newly opened Nulu tasting room. But no matter which location you go to, there's going to be 5 barrels to choose from. You will be able to taste from all 5 while one of their awesome employees thiefs right from the barrel into your glass. And then if you like one of those whiskeys, one of those bourbons or ryes that they have there, you can thief your own bottle. They've got 375s. They got 750s. You can pick and choose what you want. You can keep as many bottles as you want. It's just a barrel pick all day, every day at both locations. Their Frankfurt location, where the distillery is, and they have the still and the tour and the price of admission. It gets you the same barrel pick all day, every day. But they've got live music out at the farm. You're in an awesome farm setting. They've got a food truck and food. You got to check out Whiskey Thief Distilling Company in Frankfurt and Louisville in their new location. Then we have the Spirit of French Lick. We still have this bottle, the William Dalton and the Lillian Sinclair, available for tasting. If you're interested, check it out. This is straight from the French Lick Distillery in French Lick, Indiana. It's anytime you're passing through to the casino, but you got to stop off at the winery and the distillery. Alan Bishop, who was the master distiller there, all of his whiskey is still aging, going out in those bottles. Fantastic whiskey. You got to check it out. Check out that experience. And when you go in, make sure you tell them the Scotchy Bourbon Boys sent you there. All right. And then also, Alan Bishop is now at Old Homestead Distillery on Patoka Lake, where there's the Patoka Lake Winery, their brewery, and the Old Homestead Distillery. Book a night stay. Check out all the stuff that's going on. Fantastic atmosphere. But Alan is also now producing all different kinds of cool whiskeys, and it's just what he's doing there is amazing. But remember, he also has his One Piece at a Time Distilling Institute on YouTube. So if you're interested in distilling or wanting to maybe start up, or you've been distilling, he answers the questions and the hard questions that everybody asks on One Piece at a Time Distilling Institute. And then also, if you have Ghosts, You Have Everything, that podcast, to me, is amazing. Love it because it takes my two favorite things, the spiritual world and the spirits world, and it blends them together for some fantastic stories. So check out If You Have Ghosts, You Have Everything with Alan Bishop. Then, last but not least, if you do ever see Jason Giles Rosewood Bourbons and Ryes on the shelf, make sure you check it out, because it hasn't been out for a while, but if they're there, those are some fantastic bottles, Rosewood Bourbon and Rye. Did I miss anything?
I believe you covered it all.
I got it. So are we ready to rock and roll, people? Because
Yes,
tonight we are going to be blind tasting these three bottles. And I have to say, well, let's get the podcast started. And
let's get it started.
So I don't have to double up.
I've got a little something from Rob Samuels to read about the cellar age.
Okay. And that's awesome. All right, here we go. Start countdown.
Drinking bourbon, sipping on some scotch. We get a little wild, it's sure fun to watch. We love what we do, we're drinking every brew, and we talk some shit, but we're telling the truth. Yeah, we're the Scotchy Bourbon Boys. Raisins in hell and making some noise. Yeah, we're the Scotchy Bourbon Boys. We're here to have fun and we hope you enjoy. We're here to have fun. Yeah.
Oh my God. Give me my. All right. Welcome back to another podcast of the Scotchy Bourbon Boys. Tiny here tonight, along with Super Nash. Hey, Super Nash, how's it going?
How about you, Tiny?
It's going really well. I am doing the
Absolutely.
in-between stuff now. Yep, got that up a little bit so we can hear you. The music.
Another great day for the Scotchy Bourbon Boys.
That's for sure. Tonight, I'm looking forward to this this blind. Blinds are fantastic, and
Yeah.
I really, I feel that they have been some of our best podcasts of all time, and so
I think so too.
and we blinded and Maker's Mark. We got to before I get into all the little bit of promotion that we do, but we got to do a barrel select at Maker's Mark and get about half hour, 20 minutes with Rob Samuels live. I actually have to go back before that and record it, so I have that recording, and I'll put it out more like I'll put it out as a YouTube pot. You guys can see it on YouTube also. It was on Facebook, and we did the live, but at that time, we just had too much going on to do the YouTube every single time, but we got to get to Maker's Mark and then realize that the power was out, right?
Yeah, they had a lightning strike at the plant at sometime during the night. So we get there. They had no power in the offices, the distillery, the gift shop, or anything. And so,
Yeah,
along with Rob Samuels, he agreed to go ahead. We went into the main office.
that has,
was originally Bill Samuels Sr.
and it's been the
his
same.
office, his grandfather, yeah.
That's the same table they started and used to pick Maker's Mark, and yeah, it's just an amazing room.
And what was so cool too, he actually set that pill bucket that they actually burned the original recipe to Maker's Mark. He set that up there because it was in the office, and set that up on the table for everybody to see, which is I think a pretty cool piece of history there.
Yeah, I think so too. But what's great is he came in, and this was our first time spending a decent amount of time with Rob. A couple times we met. One time at dinner, and then another time last year I talked to him for about 3-4 minutes at the Icons dinner at the Kentucky Bourbon Festival. Got down and really kind of got the feel for what Rob was trying to do. And that initially, and he talked a lot about the weeded, that weeded bourbon, right? That weeded one, if I'm not mistaken. The weeded, not bourbon, the wheat whiskey that they just released. And then talked about what they're doing with the farming.
He gave us a little bit of history, and then also too the regeneration farming and all, and how they're getting together with the farmers in the community and all that, and also the universities.
Yeah, the sustainable farming.
Yeah, sustainable farming.
And he basically went into details, and Maker's Mark is like the main leader in this, and that's really really a cool thing. And I've got a couple bottles. Tracy was asking if I have a bottle signed by Rob Samuels, and yes, I do have a bottle from, I believe, the 2020 Kentucky Bourbon Festival. I was able to get a bottle that was signed by Rob and Bill, if I'm not mistaken. So that was kind of cool. But we went over that with him, but then the whole place, because there's no power, you can't go in the gift shop. We were supposed to have lunch in their restaurant, which is a chef restaurant there, but everything was closed. But they still wanted to do and let us do the barrel pick, and we, instead of going into the cellar where we were going to do it, where there was no electricity, so it would be dark, they took us to the lake house, right?
Yeah.
And this,
That was so cool because you're able, the lake house was built and Rob had this place built to where they can open up all the glass doors. You're overlooking the lake. And it was like he said, you actually sort of inviting nature in to be right there beside you while you're doing and the blending. And that was so cool. Such a unique experience.
right. And the Star Hill Farms and everything, we got to see that. I mean, overall, it was really kind of a cool experience to do it in natural light. There was no electricity for charging devices, although we did Facebook Live it. We got that baby out there. That was a fun experience. But that brings us to this cellar age. Now, my history of cellar aged is we were in 2023 at the festival. It was a very, what would you say, unique festival. But if you remember, we were at the Rick House, and Cellar Aged was being released in a way that we weren't going to be able to get any. And they popped and cracked open the Cellar Aged there and poured me. You bought me a pour of the Cellar Aged right there and then, and we both said, "Yeah, it wasn't that great." So fast forward to Walker, who missed our Christmas party after that. I met up with him, I think sometime in, probably it might have been March, to actually meet him. And he had a bottle of Cellar Aged that had been opened. And honestly, I tasted it, and it was one of the best things I ever tasted. This 20, and Walker said, "Well,
that's when I got to see. That's when I got to taste it a second time. Was at the Christmas party when he had opened up that bottle.
So
it was truly amazing.
Walker had
already had time to air out
half a bottle, and I'm sitting there, and I had a couple pours and whatever, and he goes, 'You could take the other half home, Tiny. Just when you're done with the bottle, get it back to me.'" Well, little did he know I was going to see him 2 weeks later, and I had to finish that bottle off so I could bring that bottle back. It's probably the fastest I ever brought a bottle. But so then he had another bottle, and he promised it to me. But the only way I could start drinking it is if Roxy's pour that he had, she would get a pour first. Well, Roxy took like 6 weeks to torture me. And that's this bottle right here. Roxy has hers, but tonight last year we were really good. We went to after the Christmas party, we went to Maker's Mark, and Roxy and me both got a bottle each. So I've got this bottle of 2024, plus I got another bottle of 2024 not open. And then this year, the festival was awesome, and I was able to pull a bottle of that from the festival. Actually, I think I had also a bottle at the last year of 2024. So this is my second bottle, and I have a third bottle unopened.
Yeah, this is my second bottle of the 2023 that just was opened up a few weeks back, and this is my first bottle of the 24, and I still have one more full bottle. But because of Roxy and this year's festival, I've managed to get 3 bottles of the 2025.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
One for me.
All right.
Yeah.
So
what are we going to do? How are we going to do this? All right. So
first of all, let me go ahead and read. This is in the pamphlet.
Okay, wait.
2025.
Hold on. www.scotchybourbonboys.com for all things Scotchy Bourbon Boys. Glen Cairns t-shirts. Check it out. Make sure We will have the website updated this fall. So once I do that, check out all the new pictures, check out all the new bios. Everything's going to happen. We are going to do this 100%. I've been saying it for so long. Do it. I gotta, because we are really that we need to get one more. We need to get that update in. And then also we're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and X, along with Apple, iHeart, Spotify, and anywhere else that you can listen or watch us. We're probably there. But either way, make sure you leave good feedback and subscribe. Now on YouTube, you can subscribe further by becoming a member. So check out YouTube membership, please, because that's something that we would definitely like y'all to do. When you become a member, there's little things that happen and you get special things. I only got 2 members right now. The more members I have, the more special things I'll do. All right. So make sure that you check that out. Now we got that out of the way. Let's hear from Rob Samuels.
All right. Today we're blind tasting Maker's Mark Cellar Age. For this release, we set out to do something new without forgetting who we are and what we stand for. Bourbon that's always aged to taste, not time. Bourbon without the bite, that's always smooth. Aging our whiskey for over 10 years wasn't something we never did, not because we didn't believe in it, but because we hadn't found our way of doing it. Outside in our traditional warehouses, our barrels endure the extreme Kentucky climate season after season, year on year. If left there for too long, the transfer of tannins makes the bourbon bitter. It doesn't stand up to our founder's vision for a soft, creamy whiskey. But what if, after whiskey becomes fully matured, makers, we move the barrels into our first of its kind limestone whiskey cellar. In here, the bourbon spends its years consistently around 50 degrees Fahrenheit, discovering the one-of-a-kind conditions we need for aging it to deeper, richer, and more complex flavor. One with hidden depths, but no bitterness. Our cellar's climate makes for a unique older bourbon, and the proprietary design makes little impact on LEED certified, making it one of the only operating facilities at an American distillery to achieve such high sustainability credentials. In many ways, Maker's Mark Cellar Age defines an older whiskey that's distinctly Maker's, one rooted in challenging convention, asking what if, and building on a taste vision that's generations in the making. Each year we bottle another edition of this release. The approach will remain the same, but the unique blend of whiskeys will change based on which barrels are ready, by taste, not time. We hope you will join us for this new yearly tradition. Of course, if you'd like to explore the cellar yourself, we'd love to show you around. There's always something big happening here at the Star Hill Farm. Rob Samuels.
All right. So the cool thing about this is the first year that they did it, it was made up of, I'll just tell you before we get to start, is that the first year it was made up of 11 and 13% 11-year bourbon, Maker's Mark, and 87% 12-year. Then last year, they did 15% 12-year and 85. And then this year, which is amazing, they went 74% 11, 10% 13, and 16%. Now we've got 14-year, but this cellar age to me, now it's Maker's Mark. It's all Maker's Mark, and which is really cool. And it's just aged and blended differently. But to me, these three are such a representative. It's very similar to one of my favorite Evan Williams master blend, where they use 24-year, you know what I mean? As we keep going, you know, they're making these blends. This year is a 3-year blend, where the other past 2 years, it was a 2-year blend. Now, the uniqueness of a wheated bourbon is that, as Ed Bly told us and taught us, is that wheat is a much finer, softer, more impressionable grain. So he said, when you bottle this, you put it in there, you upset it, you put it under pressure, you put that cork in there and you push. That distillate is much more fragile than the rye that's in some of the bourbon, when you make it with rye. So you got the corn and the rye, where this is corn and wheat. So Maker's Mark, in my opinion, always gets so much better as you keep that bottle open. And that is one of the reasons why there was a bottle of Maker's Mark, and I always have a bottle of Maker's Mark, but sometimes it can be a year old that it's been open. And as Maker's Mark goes, those wheat bourbons just start picking up those flavors in the bottle. So I don't know how this blind's going to go, but that 2023 has been open for a good, we're talking almost 2 years. So we'll see what happens when we do this. Now, that brings us to the Old Louisville Whiskey Company Barrel Bottle Breakdown. You got to see a mean down at Old Louisville. 100%. Check it out. He's moving to a new location. I don't know when it's going to happen, but you've got to stop in and see what he's got in there and the barrels and all the whiskey. He sells nothing younger than 7 years old. He's got 17-year-old. He's got so many different things. It's kind of like a mad scientist, and all of the barrels are his experiments. So it's Old Louisville Whiskey Company in Louisville, moving to their Shively location real soon. Correct?
Correct.
All right.
And now for the barrel bottle breakdown rating system, we rate by the nose, body, taste, and finish. On the nose and the body, you can give it a rating of up to 4 each. And on the taste and the finish, you can give it a rating of up to 5 each. But if one of those areas is an exceptional, you can actually give it an extra bump.
What is that, Roxy? What do we give it? For an extra? An extra. Say it. There you go.
Yeah, I like like hearing her say it a whole lot better.
Well, she's the one who invented it. I mean, we were just sitting around. She invented the butt up.
Yeah.
Anyways, so
that's how the rating's going to go.
Well, it's going to be unique because we're going to rate by color. So you're going to be writing down color. We don't know what red is.
Yeah. And actually,
actually yellow.
I got yellow dot, green dot, and red dot.
We're in the order. So the first one we're going to rate them separately. So the first one is what we're going to go. I have not even tasted anything. I got a palate shock going to happen here. Let me see. What do I want? I should stick with Makers, right?
No, let's go straight into the tasting of this.
Oh, I understand, but here, I'm gonna give myself a little. You can start tasting it, but I haven't tasted. My palate hasn't had anything since pizza at noon today.
Pizza Hut.
Here we go. Palate cleared. Oh God, that's delicious. Cleared. I used the. Oh my God, it's so good.
Some water to clear my palate. 1 second. I want to grab.
Did you bring water, Roxy?
I didn't, but I
can you get a couple of waters from your fridge? Don't go up. Go in your fridge. You got the waters in your fridge. Just a little one.
They're all big ones now.
Okay, I would have a big one. Yeah, hold on, folks. Is it still going? It is still going. Everybody out there, we're getting ready to do the bottle breakdown of the first.
You got a glass back there?
No, just. Yeah, I actually have a glass. You can have the rest. Perfect.
Oh, right.
Look at that. We don't even see. You're going to do some false advertising there?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I could see that. Well, all of a sudden, Facebook or YouTube will be like, you can't do that. It can't be. You got that. It's not like it had Spider-Man in here. All right. So the first one we're doing is yellow. We don't know what yellow is, folks. And we got some water.
Yep.
All right. So I will get this.
Hey, So I can drink some water out of my Scotchy Bourbon Boys Crystal Glencairn, right?
Ooh, you got one too. I got mine sitting right here too. Right.
All right.
Look like it. No, it doesn't. Yeah, I got mine right there too. But all right.
Right. Let's go to noses, baby.
Tons of brown sugar. Just tons of it. Candied brown sugar. There's on this one.
Lots of caramel and brown sugar.
So the proofs on these, let's see. I'll give you the proofs on all three real quick.
Just a slight hint of oak.
112.9 on the 2025. The 115.7 on the 2023 and 119.3 on the 2024. So actually this year is the 119. Yep. So all right. That's a pretty there's an aspect of ethanol and brown sugar and a little bit of chocolate on this one.
Which one are you doing first?
Yellow.
Yellow.
Yeah, yellow.
You can only drink half. Very smooth.
That brown sugar comes through on the taste.
And there's a little bit of, this reminds me a little bit of Old Forester. I don't know why, but there's almost a little bit of banana on there. Usually they're big caramel.
I'm getting a little bit of fruit, but I can't quite put my finger on it right now.
Now, the finish is picking up. You get the brown sugar, a little bit of it, and the finish is picking up some of the caramel.
Maybe some dried fruit.
For 110, 112, this one is drinking really easy. A hug, not quite like what was happening with Booker's hug, but it's a nice hug. Very comfortable.
How do you know it's 110 or 112?
Well, because they're all 119, 110, that range.
Okay.
Nothing's 120 and nothing's below 110. All right. There's a little bit of complexity on this one.
I'm liking the finish.
Oh, I love the finish.
And the body on it's
Caramel.
got good body.
All right.
Sweetness. Let's go ahead and start rating this one. Yellow dot. You want to go first on the nose?
Sure. I am going 3 out of 4.
That's about what I was going to say, because it's not real complex. You're just mostly getting brown sugar and caramel, a little bit of ethanol, and just a slight hint of oak. Very slight.
Yep. There we go.
I'm liking the body, and
so do you give it a 3?
Yeah, I gave it a 3 and you gave it a 3. Yeah, I'm moving on to the body now.
All right. So on the body, I love to do this. The Glencairn allows you to see what it does in the glass.
Yeah, you can see it's really, really thick on the glass.
Really
old.
Yeah, the very legs.
Yeah.
Wow.
The thing about it is like it's hitting across the roof of my mouth and across my tongue, but it's not hitting the sides.
It hits the sides, but not with taste. There's a
Yeah.
little sting there, but yeah, I know what you're saying. What are you going to give it?
I'm going to give it a 3 because it's not quite as good of a body that I'd like it to have.
And I would agree with you there. It's also a 3. All right, taste. I have no idea which one this is. As I taste it, it just keeps getting better and better. It's like my palate's waking up. Out of
Almost
5, I'm just gonna say, I love this. It's almost like a if you poured a little bit, if it's not caramel sauce, but there's a caramely flavor, and there's just a little. There's hints. It's hinty. It's not this blow out your caramel banana flavor, but the flavor's there, and that I think and I enjoy. So I'm going to give the taste a 4 out of 5.
I'm liking it. It's, to me, it's almost tasting like a Milky Way because I'm getting a little bit of that chocolate now
I could see
mixed in with the flavor, and then that little bit of, what do you call it, the fluffy nougat or whatever it is with the vanilla,
yeah.
and then that brown sugar comes across. So I think I'm going to have to give it a 4 too. It's got a great taste to it.
All right, we come up to you doing the finish.
I think the finish on this finishes really well. All the flavors are just popping as it finishes and goes down. Got a nice medium hug to it. I don't think it's a 5, so I'm going to give it a 4.
Well, I do not concur. I think this is a long finish. It is subtle but long. It's still there after a whatever. I really think it's pleasant. I think it finishes better than it tastes. Like in the taste, when it goes to the finish, there's flavors in there that are there. And so I am going to actually give the finish a 5.
All right.
I think
I'm waiting. You sure you're not going to throw that but-ump up in me?
there's no but up. But even the burp I just had,
I was just checking.
it's still there. If I drank this and I went upstairs and this is the flavor that was in my mouth before I went to bed, I'm happy. And that's kind of what that is. I'm happy with that. So, all right. So I gave this.
You gave it 15. I gave it 14. So total of 14 and a half.
Okay. Right. All right. So on to the next, which is.
All right. I'm going to put that right up there.
That was yellow. So this is blue.
That was yellow. Blue or green? Green.
Is it green, Rachel? Green. Once.
Yeah. All right.
All right. That nose. I love the nose on this. It's more caramely. And granted, these have been poured for me since I think 6:30. So this had some time to air and give us what's in the glass.
Yeah. Mine were poured up. I think she poured them up about 7:45.
Oh my God. The caramel on this nose, this one lacks the ethanol.
I gotta tell you, John just commented, would you brush your teeth with that finish?
I would.
And Tiny replies he would do that. To me, this is a little bit weaker on the nose than the first one.
Don't get the ethanol.
Yeah, well, I think that's what I'm getting at. And I'm not getting the ethanol off of that.
But I get much better. It's a bigger caramel vanilla for me.
I'm gonna note a yellow dot.
Awesome.
What?
Which one I picked is my favorite. Very excited about that.
So she's just going ahead.
Not even. Well, I didn't put colors on mine. I put them in these glasses.
Of course,
I
of
took
course.
a picture and then I scrambled them, so I don't know what's what. I had to go back to the picture. I had no idea. But
Okay.
I'm getting more caramel off of this than I am the brown sugar. The brown
Oh
sugar,
yeah. This is what I love. This one's here. I'm going
Yeah.
nose first on this one, and I will give this nose a 4.
let's just say that what I expected the order to be was exactly the order. That's what I think. And I've never tasted the 25 until whichever one of these is 25 is the first time I ever tasted it.
I
Right?
think there's more flavors or more aromas coming off of this nose than there is the first
You're
one.
right, Rach.
I guess because
I did open this bottle, Rachel, last week when we got home, just so it could air out with the rest. But it took months for me to like the 2023. So what did you give it?
Caramel, a little bit of brown sugar, a little bit of vanilla, and almost a little bit of cherry. A little bit
So
of dark cherry.
so what you giving this nose?
I'm gonna give it a 4 too. I like this nose better than the first one.
I do too. I absolutely do too. All right. You're on for
This-
body.
This too is really thick in the glass. I mean, thick. I think this one's thicker in the glass than what the first one was.
That is weird. The first taste I got, this one body isn't as big.
Mm-mm. But when we get to the taste are there. I'm gonna give this.
Doesn't reach my cheeks. So I'm going to give the body a 2.
A 2. Wow, way down there on the bottom.
What do you mean? 2 of 4? It's average. It's an average body.
Yeah.
I like the smell of this one more.
I like the taste of this one.
I think the taste is the strongest. I don't know where all this chocolate's coming from. It's got a dark chocolate finish.
A real dark chocolate.
Where are you going?
Almost like a bitter chocolate.
Yeah, dark chocolate, no sugar.
Yeah.
But I don't mind that
But
for
I'm
a finish.
getting the sweetness though from the other flavors.
Well, I get the sweetness
Like
up
the
front
caramel
on
and
my
the brown
tongue.
sugar.
Yeah, I get the sweetness up front on my tongue. A little bit of cherry. There's some there's caramel,
That
a little
cherry.
bit of cherry, and then it goes dark. Out of 5, I will give the taste a 4.
I think I'm going to have to give it a 5. I really like the taste on this one. I think it's probably the strong point of it.
Well, you're going to give the finish, and I still got a little left because I got to compare all three.
And this is where I think this one is lacking on the finish.
I don't think it's lacking, but it's a more of a dark chocolate, and it's not as pleasant of a finish as the other one. I can't rate this the same on the finish.
I'm getting less flavors coming across. I'm getting more of that dark chocolate. A little bit of bitterness or leather.
That's what I'm left with. Yes, I agree.
Yeah, that's what I'm left with, and the hug getting quite as there.
So what do you give this finish?
I'm going to give the finish a 3.
I'm going to give the finish a 3 also. So what do we got?
You gave it a 13, and I gave it a 15. So it is a 14 even.
And the other one was a 14.5, right?
Yep.
Right. On to the next. Oh my God.
And I'm making me a little note at the bottom so that I can try to guess what's what year is what's what.
So this is red. No, we shouldn't guess. I don't care what we just do what it is and go. We don't have to guess what's that's like putting us on the spot of trying to know what's what, and we don't have to do that to ourselves. We just have to rate them.
Okay.
I will give this red. This is by far the best nose. I'm going to give this. I haven't even tasted it, and I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to give the nose a 4 and a butt up.
Whoa.
The caramel on this, the richness, no ethanol, beautiful, everything I want. I could just sniff this forever.
Oh, wow.
It is a rich, dark caramel toffee. Like, it's burnt caramel, which goes to toffee. And I just love that smell.
I love toffee.
I want to eat toffee right now. I want one of those caramels they sell at the distilleries. God, that's beautiful.
Mm.
What are you going to give the nose?
I'm still trying to climb in the glass.
It's so thick.
Oh my gosh, that nose is wonderful. That is a complex nose. It really is. I mean, there's a lot going on for there. More than the other two.
This isn't even a comparison. I hope
I'm gonna have to give it a 4 with a ba-dum bump too, because this is the best nose out of all 3 of them.
But up.
And now, like I said, I don't even think I want to torture myself with trying to figure out what's what, because
whatever this is, it's the far superior one, and based off of what I know, I could guess, but I could be completely wrong. Actually, I hope this is the 2025 because that's what I have the most of. But I don't think it's that. That's probably what I have the least of, but who cares? All right, so you're on taste now.
I have the most of.
Oh my God. What's the body? The body's a 4. I'm sorry I went ahead. It just fills your mouth with everything.
There, didn't you?
Everything. It's so good.
Wow. This is really thick too.
Oh,
the thing is,
yeah, but it hits everything. It goes to it's everything.
This is the first one that really hit the sides of my mouth real good with the flavors. You know, I'm a four also.
You're not going to cheat.
No.
I'm going to give it a 4 also.
I already did. I wrote it down.
But I had to hit it. Now taste. I don't have to taste this again. It gets a 5.
Which one are you giving a 5 for taste?
Red. And all I can say is, this is what I love. Oh my God. Cherry, vanilla. And then
Vanilla, yeah.
maybe a sweeter chocolate on the back of your throat, and then finishes with like an apple caramel extravaganza.
That's what I was just getting ready to say.
It's like so stupid good. This is dumb good.
It is.
So I gave the taste a 5. What are you giving the taste?
I'm giving it a 5 too. That's just ridiculously good.
All right, you're on for finish.
There is more flavors in this than probably the other two combined.
I wish they could duplicate this over and over. I'm going to find out what it is. This could be blind, and we could be completely wrong, but who knows? I hope it's not what I think it is, because what I think it is whatever. But I've been so duped by blind tastes of Maker's Mark in the past, so I'm not giving any predictions of what it is. I just want to know.
You're not. I think we should at least make one prediction.
No, just
as to what it is.
What is this?
Hold on.
What is this as far as finish?
Let's finish the rate. Let's finish the rating.
Finish the rating.
On the
finish the old Louisville barrel bottle breakdown of red. It's by far the best.
All the flavors are finishing right across all the way through. I'm getting a better hug off of this one. I'm going to give it a 5.
I would agree wholeheartedly. Although I liked the finish on the first one, the finish on this is just fantastic.
It is.
5.
Everything I think you'd want in Maker's Mark.
I mean, that's a 19. We both just gave it 19 out of 18.
Yeah.
All right. So do we hurry up? Are you okay? You make a prediction of what you think it is. I'm not going on record because I
want you to.
Yeah.
No, I am not going on record because I have no idea what that really is. I think it's the 2023, but I'm not going to go on record.
You just did.
No, I did not. I said I think it.
Yes, you
but
did.
No, I did.
You said it was a 2023.
What do you think it is?
I'm going on record. I think this is the 2025.
Okay. So, all right. So here comes the reveal.
Can I do it?
You do the reveal. So the first one. Wait. So yellow got a 14.5. What did I give it? What did you give it?
Okay. You gave it a 15 and I gave it a.
Then, so I thought this was, I gave a 15, you gave a 14. So what, so now we're at blue, right? Or green. So what did you give green and what did I give green?
Okay. You gave it a 13 and I gave it a 15 on green.
So you think green is better than yellow, and I thought yellow was better than green. But we both picked red.
We both picked red.
Okay, so
evenly.
We flipped on.
Okay, so
here she goes in the reveal.
Well, no,
all right, what is the yellow dot?
What is?
And I'll just tell you my order, because I won't do all the barrel bashing and everything.
No, what is what?
So my order was.
What did you think was the best?
I thought I gotta go back to the picture.
Yeah, but no, do the
I thought-
no, wait. If you
No.
no,
let her
we'll
feel
but if
hers.
you do it, then we'll know what we picked.
Okay, that's true.
No, let
So
her
I don't
tell
want
her
to.
order.
So you do the
alright,
reveal.
So what was your number 3?
Number 3 for me.
Number 3 was the green dot.
For no, number 3.
For Jeff was
Wait.
place
Number 3
Was 4 dot.
was 14 between us, but he gave it a 15, so it was his number 2,
right.
and yellow was my.
Don't
okay.
confuse that.
Okay, so
No,
okay.
we're
So
going
it was
collectively.
Your number 3 and his number 2.
But it
So-
was the third one. Green was
Okay,
number 3.
Green is Maker's Mark, Cellar Age, 2025.
Oh wow!
So 2025 was green.
Yes.
There's nothing on.
Wow.
You didn't have to do
Okay, so 2025 was green, and
I wrote it down.
and he made green. He liked 2025 better, and I put it third, and he put it second.
Right.
Okay.
So now when I tell you what is yellow,
Yes.
you're going to know.
Yes.
what
Okay.
we're
So
talking-
yellow,
Yellow
which was 14.5. Yes.
was Cellar Age 2023.
2024. Yes, that's awesome. 2023.
Yep.
So I thought 2023 was.
The red dot, the one we picked 19
Is
is
2020.
2020.
And we have a whole nother bottle. So what I will say about this, Nash, is
Yeah.
2024 has been sitting not as. That's crazy. That 2024 has risen to the top when I always thought 2024 wasn't as good as 2023.
Okay,
Look,
you
you
know
see,
what I
mine's
said?
been open.
So,
mine's
Roxy-
been open.
So here's Roxy's reveal.
That's been open for about a year. and
Roxy's
so-
review is I still picked 2024 number 3 because I don't care for it. Okay, but I didn't know which one it was.
So Roxy picks
Still,
what we
My
picked number
Okay.
1.
24 was still my number 3, and I will tell you why. It's too hot, okay, for makers, and the finish is bitter to me in my palate. So it's not as sweet as the others. So that is the reason. So that's why I picked
So
that.
2024 is, hold on.
It is a blend of 15% whiskey aged 12 years and 85% whiskey
And it
aged
is the-
13 years.
Nash, it
And-
is the highest proof.
And I
It is
usually-
119.3.
Yes, I
Yeah.
usually like the higher proofs, but that one just blows out my whole palate. Okay, so then my number
But-
2 was
See,
yellow 2023.
Okay, that we agreed on 2023.
Yes, and my
Yeah, we
number
all
1,
agreed on
I did not know,
2023.
was 2025.
So
Because
Roxy,
25 has the most perfect balance of sweetness and a little bit of fruit and enough oak to satisfy me, and the finish is outstanding, and the nose blows me away. So it's the most caramel without the ethanol. The other two had a little ethanol. That one didn't have any.
well, do you have any of the 2025 left? That's yellow, right?
And I sniffed them and tasted
Yeah.
the nose.
oh, I
on
got some of all
2025.
of them.
Take a sip of the
no
2025 right now,
ethanol.
Nash, after we did it. There's
No,
it now. It
it
is
has a beautiful bouquet on the nose, but there's a little more oak in it. But you know how much I like a little bit more oak. It's the oakiest one of the 3.
so what's crazy is
I was
anybody,
telling you that it had a little bit of more oak in it.
Yep, it does. It does.
but I will
But
tell
not
you
so
this.
not so much that it kills it.
Being so the Scotchy Bourbon
See, my
Boys,
2025 has been open longer than what y'all's has. So mine had a little bit, I guess, a little bit less ethanol to it this time. And I actually wrote that down on the bottom of my page there, less ethanol.
Yeah.
well, I'm drinking the rest of the 2025, and it's fantastic. All of them are fantastic.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, it's just
yeah,
that
they're all
finish on
fantastic.
The 2024 is what puts it at the bottom for me. It's just not the finish I like.
And me and him both of us,
I can see why you like it.
we loved it. And so,
Yeah.
but that's a whole thing. This is right. Tracy says, go on record. Then she says, yes, you did. Anyways, I thought 2024 was 2023. I'm as excited now about 2024 as I got as I got on 2023. But I am excited for what 2025 will do in the bottle.
2025 and 2023 were very similar to me on the nose.
But I mean, for God's sakes, they all taste like makers.
But if I was going to choose, if you said, Rachel, come get a pour, I'm coming to get more 2024.
Well, as I'm doing this blind, I'm just going by what I taste, and the flavors of the 2024 were just boom. Here comes Roxy for some 2025. You would like some more 2025? You should say yes, please.
Awesome. Yes, and a big shout out to Roxy for setting all this up.
Yes. Oh my God, Roxy's getting a little buzz right there.
Look
at Roxy's pour right there.
No chance of going to work.
Yeah, there it is. You saw it happen live.
Yeah.
Now here's the 2023. I can't believe I got 2023 just sitting.
2023 is delish.
Actually, I just think 2023 now, after it's 2 years later, it peaked.
Yeah.
And it last not the year ago, probably it peaked 6 months ago, and now there's a little bit more oaky aspect to it.
So 2023 is what Walker gave me, correct?
This is it right
here.
here.
I called it the bathtub
My
bourbon.
2023 has only been open for about 4 or 5 weeks, because I opened it up before we went to the festival.
Yeah, and I picked mine up at the festival and opened it up when I got home.
See, I had finished up my bottle, my other bottle of 23.
I mean, I think next Tuesday, since you have the Star Hill Farm wheat whiskey, we should hit the wheat whiskey next Tuesday there, Supernational, because we could just do a Maker's Mark extravaganza, and we'll talk about our barrel selection and keep it going.
How about that?
Nice. I mean, I've got so much
signed by Rob Samuels.
Oh, when did you do that? When did that happen?
That's the bottle that I picked up at Revival.
Oh,
our buddy Brad bought up to him.
What year is that? What year is that?
It was actually signed December of 03.
Oh my God.
This bottle is actually a 89. And if you look at the label right up under there, it says Old Style Sour Mash.
God, that's that. I don't know if you could ever. That's one you don't open.
Yeah, I probably won't ever open that one.
Yeah, that's just something to keep. Maybe in 15 years.
Yeah,
me and you, when we're retiring and turning it over to Knobs, we'll drink that.
When we're handing the reins over, and if
Knobs,
maybe I'll get my rocket scientist son.
Knobs and Marty, and then also we'll get my grandson Avery, and we'll all. But John's excited for the Star Hill Farms. I opened this right away. I really think this one might be the I don't know. We might have to do a new category for Scotchy Bourbon Boys where it's the whiskey of the year, where we each pick a whiskey. It could be bourbon or whiskey.
You know, I've always thought that.
And then you have that bottle. You've got my bottle, right?
Yep.
I'll let you have. And this is the one from Rob Samuels, and you have the one from John.
Yep. Yeah, that's right there.
Yep. And
right there.
I still think it's one of the best things I've tasted this year. All right. So I also where are we at here? Are we at an hour? We got a couple minutes. Roxy.
Yeah.
Bring over. We did pick up the festival. Bring over Randy's pick. From Randy 57, the festival pick from it's right out there on the We got candy
Gracie-
apple from.
Gracie said she struggled a little bit with Star Hill.
Okay, so Tracy, you gotta leave it open. You gotta open it right away.
Yeah.
It is very okay. So here we go. Did you pick up the Kentucky Bourbon Festival pick for this year for Randy's?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
let's finish this up with the cheers.
Okay.
Let's open
Let me
that.
go grab it.
All Maker's Marks should be open. It's wheat. It's a fresh crack. Fresh cracks are nowhere near. But this is the pick from the festival, and Roxy is on board for. I love you, dear. Let's not break the cork. I'm good at breaking. Oh,
Nice pop.
look at it, and look at how saturated the cork is.
And look what I did as soon as I come home before I put it in the thing. And we were talking Randy's 57, right?
Yep. You opened it?
Yeah, I opened it and set it in the vault.
We should open all Maker's Marks need to be opened.
Yep.
Damn. That 2024, it was just everything I needed it to be. I understand. You too. Where's your glass?
Just a wee bit. That's good.
I know what a wee bit is.
Just a wee bit.
Your arm popped in the podcast. This pick was done for the Kentucky Bourbon Festival. And, you know.
Oh, nice.
Now we're getting into a private select. So here is their stave profile. 3 baked American puree, 5 Maker's 46. Wait, 1 Maker's 46, 5 roasted French Mendiant, and 1 toasted French spice. So they went opposite of what we went. They put the chocolate. It's so bizarre how it works. I can't wait to actually taste what we did.
I know, because it's going to be just a little bit different profile.
We did.
The actual staves sitting in there for 6 months.
Wait, our staves are right here.
This is very chocolatey.
I don't think they were on there.
What? It's in my book. That little book that we did.
Hey, if I'm not mistaken, it was 3 American puree.
I'm getting chocolate and butterscotch.
Yeah, it's very chocolatey.
Butter is buttery too.
Yes, it is buttery. That is really good.
Randy
Good job,
Ford. Randy Ford. You would love this.
Mm-hmm.
For me, personally,
It's not enough caramel.
right, and there's too much oak.
Yeah.
Well, John said save him a bottle from our maker's pick.
John, you can have up to 10. I can't wait. John was already talking about earlier. Walker's like, open the candy apple. Walker, we will open the candy apple when we do the wheat whiskey, the Star Hill Farms wheat whiskey.
We're overdosed.
Yeah, we are pleasantly primed.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
So, all right, everybody.
I still got more in my glasses.
But we're gonna throw this out to the groups once we finish up. So let me get ready.
Hey, well, let's do the cheers first.
Oh, wait.
Cheers.
I will do the cheers.
Okay.
I will do. Roxy's coming in, but let me get ready for the finish. When we get going. I need to get the right the right screen up. There it is. Yeah, baby. Get this right there.
Well, I can tell you, I don't regret buying that at all.
No,
You can leave it for me.
Wait.
It's too
Don't
oaky for you.
no. It's oaky, but I don't. I would. You know, want to know what this is? This is Maker's Mark cigar blend
Oh my gosh.
It would be actually really good
with a Yellowstone
that-
Rocky
Rocky
Patel.
Yeah, with a Yellowstone, as smooth and light as it cigar as it is.
All right, everybody. Let's cheers. You too, Super Nash. Cheers to you.
Martin.
Cheers.
Remember, good bourbon equals good times and good friends tonight, especially. Drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive. Make sure you live your life. Take it away, Super Nash.
Uncut and unfiltered.
All right, and here we go.
Drinking whiskey on the rocks, or sipping on a pub. We love to spend time with our crew. Listen along and find out how that can be you. Spending time with the boys, you don't want to miss us. It's just twice a week. Whether it's Ohio, Kentucky, Milwaukee, or South
Carolina, you.
Listen along, let's have a good time. We make sure to leave the bad times behind. Bourbon is the blood that makes a lifelong bond with our friends and neighbors, even some across the pond. I can't wait until the next time we meet, because I'm always looking for the next bourbon.
Yes, please.
I'll have it neat. So show me the way to another whiskey mall.
Oh, yeah.
It won't be too far. With friends and family close, we will never be
alone. Remember,
the Scotchy Bourbon
Bourbon
Boys.
Boys.
all right, there we go.
Right.
We're gonna quick do that. I will quick copy and paste. Anybody who wants to join us, Roxy can just join us for a little bit, because I'm sure Walker will join us, and everybody will want to say hi to you. Thank you, Roxy, and thank you to
This is Super Nash.
yes, Sherry. Thank you for blinding your husband and. And I will make. Let's see. Let me get the. It's funny because when I copy this, copy invitation, go to Facebook. I wish I could figure out how to copy it to YouTube so the YouTube people could join.
Tracy said, "Drink Wisconsinably."
Wisconsinably. Yeah.
Yeah, and John says, "Drink Illinoisably."
All right, everybody, it's up there. Join us for a couple minutes, and I think that was extremely successful.
I think so.
I loved it. I love the fact that 2024 to us, you thought it was 2025, and I thought it was 2023, and I'm telling you, that was cool as it gets. I mean, you want to know what else, Nash? I'm looking at my feed for how the microphones worked. Okay.
Yeah.
It's the first time, honestly, where the microphones worked perfectly on the picking up. You weren't getting picked up by mine.
Across the board.
Yeah, it's a blue-green mix like you wouldn't believe, and you're blue. And I would say, actually, I'm very happy because, just ran back part of your song. Did it say both Ohio and South Carolina? Yes, it did.
Yes,
Super Nash is from South Carolina, and I am from actually originally from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, but now live the last 21 years in Canton, Ohio. There you go.
Hey, thanks, Tracy, for tuning in, and cheers, and you have a great evening, too.
All right. Now John's joined us, dear.
What's up, brothers?
What's up, man?
What's up?
Hell yeah.
Just drinking Illinoisably.
Yeah, Illinoisably.
unavoidably.
Am I turning this off or leaving this?
No, leave that on for a little bit while we do this.
Alright.
We let so all the people on Facebook and YouTube get a bonus.
Oh,
That's where this comes in, and we got
Oh, look at
John.
this chump coming in.
Here comes Walker. There
What's
you
up,
are,
Walker?
Walker. Roxy's here.
Soccer Wyvers.
Hey, Roxy.
What'd you think of that one, John? I think that was honestly, I think that's like on the kick level, don't you?
Dude, that podcast was great. I just feel like a bum because I cannot get the 2025 yet. It's here and I missed it today, and I'm just gonna go try and get it tomorrow.
There you go.
So-
You'll love it.
That-
You'll love it.
I know I will,
Yep.
Roxy. Shit, man. It's so
Yeah,
good.
You should see.
know,
John left a
this-
little message earlier today. He's like on our text message. He's like today was a really rough day.
Freaking kids.
It's like the kids were whatever and get me to 2027.
Get me to retirement, bro.
Is he just because in 2027 John's going to be joining us at the Kentucky Bourbon Festival,
Oh
and
yeah.
we are going to be that festival. We will rock the shit out of. That's for
You
sure.
better save me a damn room in that fucking Airbnb, bro.
You got it. You got it. You're
Yeah.
part of us,
You
man.
could sleep with
Yeah.
Martin in his queen size bed.
What? I heard that.
Roxy, what the fuck?
We'll see.
Hey, I just figured out what this Randy's 57 Kentucky
What'd you think
Bourbon
of it?
Festival pick. It's like drinking a
I
Butterfinger.
said it's
A Butterfinger. I
now that
Butterfinger.
I know what the staves do, I can
The,
know
the
exactly.
chocolate and the,
There's a lot of 46
butter,
in there.
butterscotch
That's what you taste.
candy.
It's a
That's
46.
exactly what
You don't like it as much?
But it's chocolatey.
Martin,
That
when you said
Mendian,
chocolate,
the Mendian.
but
There's
I
not a
like
lot
that.
of 46.
Yeah, there was 6.
No,
Dude,
there's
bro.
6 Mendian.
Oh, 6. How many? Tell me.
146.
Oh, it's the Mon.
Martin, you know you're
Mendian.
Here
you're
it
my
is.
brother from another mother, man. Come on.
You got that
Mendian
right, John.
makes it dry.
Oh, yeah.
dry, makes it
We
dry.
know this, and adds chocolate. He's like,
Perversion and
It
bourbon
makes
and
it
bottle
dark,
rockets.
Dry, dark
Bourbon
chocolate.
and bottle rockets.
you're having
July-
101
July
there.
4th, 26.
Walker's like, open the candy apple.
We will.
You
You
said
we will.
open all makers, Mark. You said
I-
open all makers,
So-
Mark, and I know you have one.
So
If I
Because they
opened all
gave
the
it to you.
makers
Artist-
that I have,
artist
have in
Tim.
bunker, I'd have to build new shelves.
So artist Tim is from Cleveland.
Have to build more shelves.
Artist Tim is from
Yeah.
Cleveland, and he lives near Florence, South Carolina. How close is that to Anderson there, my friend?
Oh, that's Florence is 3 hours for me.
Okay. All right. So that's
Yeah,
artist
that's on the
Tim.
way
He
down to
lives in
Myrtle
South
Beach.
Carolina.
Ooh, I still
Yeah, man.
like 25.
man.
I just tasted it.
All right.
Yum.
Hey,
Hi,
Tracy.
Tracy.
Cheers.
Drink Illinois, please.
That's-
Really?
Come on, girl.
Hey,
No.
We're neighbors. Come on now.
no, you want to.
I like when she said drink Wisconsin.
I know, right?
Well,
Yeah.
you know where that's from, Martin? I like Tracy. Maybe you know if you go to Door County Brewing Company, they have that thing that's called Drink Wisconsinly.
That's
it, right?
our tagline.
Yeah,
That is our tagline.
and I love their craft beers from that Door County Brewing Company. Anyway, Martin.
Well, but just from a
Okay.
standpoint, though, the one thing
Jeff,
that
you gotta stick up for us, Wisconsin.
yeah, I will, except for when
we
it
love
comes.
y'all, man.
No, but when it comes from an old, when it comes from the standpoint of an old fashioned, it's funny because growing up in Milwaukee, brandy old fashions were like a big thing growing up as a kid and whatever our parents. But then even a bourbon old fashioned, it's like I remember what old fashions were. My father-in-law would make these old fashions, and he'd add sugar, and he'd have, instead of simple syrup, and he'd have cherries in it, and he'd have the bitters. But then there was 7-Up. So
Yes.
What?
I go down to Did we lose her?
No, she just videos off. That's
Okay,
fine.
but okay. So I go down to Kentucky after moving to Ohio, and in 2019, I go down to Kentucky and I have an old fashioned. I'm like,
Where's the rest of it?
what the shit?
I was like, what a jip! It's only half full. Like, fill up the glass.
What is going
It's all
on? And so I thought but I've been away for so long. I thought somehow I had some wrong childhood memories. You know what I mean?
Oh no.
And so couple years
The old
ago,
fashioned in my house
we
was-
but couple years ago we go to Kiwani and I stay with Randy and Kate and we go to a bowling alley after the Packers
Wisconsin,
win,
man.
and we're at the Kiwani Bowl and they serve pizza and it was
Bowling
really
shoe
good
pizza?
and then they also have a bowling alley. And so the bar is here, and we noticed there's some Broken Barrel, which, like, how the hell does a Kiwani Bowl in Kiwani, Wisconsin on the lake have Broken Barrel from California? You know what I mean? This guy was a bourbon
I was
lover.
wondering all that.
And so,
And finally, something wanted to.
and
And
being,
there's Tracy
I'd
back.
love to have that, but I
And-
think you've already
Keep
given
going,
me
Jeff.
first. I probably need
So,
that
and
myself.
and being a bourbon lover, he
After I got
basically
I started
100%.
It's really good. And
I was sitting there,
Googled and
and
they were quite
he
pricey.
makes this old fashioned, but it's
Then,
after he
I forget some.
after
one of the
he
Somebody's got
things
some
that I read, it
background.
told who made it.
Yeah.
And
Tracy.
so I got on that
I don't know.
website,
This
and
one.
you could.
Okay,
Keep
Keep going, Jeff.
so he basically
Still made with
he-
but it had.
Did
you
just rinse your mouth?
Yeah. Not Woodford Reserve, and they were much cheaper. It was like 5
Nope.
ounces and had
all right, there we go. I got rid of that. All right, so he instantly
candy or
he
sauce
takes-
to put on your ice cream.
he takes the bowling shoes, right? And
Mhm.
he grabs the bowling shoes from his kid and basically sprays them, and then he puts them away. And then he comes over and he makes our old fashions. He doesn't wash his hands or anything. And I'm telling you, he
Bowling
takes
shoes, old fashioned.
so he basically puts a really good bourbon in there with with the thing and does the what you call it. Then he adds the bitters and then he muddles the cherries on the counter. He goes like this, and it's on the
With
counter.
a
And he's-
bowling ball.
but no, but he picks the cherries up with his hand and puts it in our old and then he goes back and makes a pizza.
And that's why people live
And I go,
longer.
But
Yeah.
but he's got the thing. He puts the cherries in, and out of his pocket he pulls the bar little thing that has Coke, Pep, everything, and water and Sprite, and he goes with some Sprite or 7-Up or whatever he put in there, and I go, I was right. And
So
so
Jeff, so you and Roxy, did you guys ever go to Ishnala?
no,
Oh my God.
What?
Ishnala up in that's like central Wisconsin.
no, right?
Maybe that's up by like the Dells or Baraboo.
Okay.
So there's a
There you
steakhouse
go.
up in Ishnala. I cannot remember. But they have one hell of a freaking bourbon old fashioned up there.
Yeah.
Well, when we went to the Dells, we had little kids, so we didn't. It wasn't
We did too.
Yeah, they're all-
But we still went.
Little kids.
That's
There's no
probably why
drinking going on.
probably why you liked them so much.
Oh yeah, the Ishnala, man. It's gorgeous scenery, man. Lake,
Yeah.
River Lake, and just woods and old fashions, man. It's just so good.
Yeah, we kept on
Cool.
going. We vacationed in Tomahawk, Minocqua, Presque Isle, all the way to the top.
Yeah, but what you missed, but John, the old fashioned we had at the Pendennis Club this year on the bus tour,
Oh, Oh, yeah. look at
was
Walker.
the
Walker
originator.
just had a heart attack in the lower left corner, just so you know.
Yeah, it was where the
ridiculous.
original old fashioned was conceived at and made at, was at the Pendennis Club.
I mean, you got to throw it out to Walter Zausch from Whiskey Thief. What he did at the Pendennis Club was amazing.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I'll get there someday, man. It sounds
Oh,
great.
you will. I mean, when you come down with us, Whiskey Thief and Walter. There's nobody. They're great people. The same thing with everything. I mean, this is
Our
gonna
number one tonight.
or what?
What John
put up the
pouring
2024.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did the 2024 as the number one, and Roxy then comes through with the 2025 as number one. So,
Wow. What was third for you guys? 24, 25 or 3?
So-
it was 25
so 25 was third
by
for,
half a point.
and it was third for Martin, but
And
second for
John.
me, and 2024 was third was
2023 was
second.
third for you.
Yeah, right. My
'Cause you both
20
picked
no my 20
2024
my order was 2024 325, right? And Martin's was 2024 25
25,
23.
23.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
And my
Yeah.
order was 2025, 2023, 2024.
Right. So yes, but in the end, what me and Martin did on the barrel bashing and everything, it came out to be 2024. I mean, for me, it stood out.
Yeah, it did. And like I said, that's what's unique because like my
Bless you.
24 has been
Sorry.
open for about a
It's
year
okay.
now. Because this is the bottle that I got at the Kentucky Bourbon Festival. And it's only like half
They have
gone.
all those brewery or
So-
distilleries.
But
where you
see,
can
like
go
my
and try all the different
23
flavors and
has only
then
been
try-
open for
Will
like
y'all give me
about
just a
5
second,
weeks.
please?
I'll just keep muting you. You just come out when you're
Then my
ready.
25, I opened up just after
You can't do that.
the festival, as soon as I got
Nice.
home.
Well, let's have a cheers, man.
Yeah.
Cheers
Yes.
to all y'all, man.
Wait. I
Have y'all
need
heard
something.
Everything I've been saying.
No, we can't because your wife is talking in the background, so we keep muting you. We
Well,
can.
that's what I was asking. Could you hear the people talking in the background?
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
100%.
100%.
I'm
Very
sorry, I didn't realize it wasn't muted. I've got some friends over and we are doing some whiskey. Let me show you what they're trying.
Hold the cheers.
No, we talking in the background, so we keep
I agree.
No, we can't.
That's what I was asking. Could you hear people talking?
Oh, yeah,
I'm trying.
100%.
You're new to me, so I realized
There we go.
Ah, Garrison, CYPB, Detling,
McCollin.
Hold the cheers.
Old Fit 7.
Well, it looks like Old Fit's 7-1 because there's nothing
Definitely.
left.
Well, that's actually, he liked the Detling better than anything.
I was
Okay.
about
There
to
you
say, I
go.
like that Detling.
I like all of them.
Loves the Detling. He liked the McAllen too. He liked the Garrison brothers.
It's good.
Well, I'm gonna mute us so we don't talk. Let me get.
Well, can we all do a cheers?
Well, I need something.
Yeah.
What am I going to put in? I'll put the 20.
Put your
I'm
2024.
gonna put that in
there.
for
Yeah,
my
that's
cheers.
your
Cheers,
favorite.
cheers.
Hold on.
I'm drinking the 2024.
Yeah, on the whole,
There's a. I'm putting the 20. I got
still have
nothing left.
much left.
I'm gonna mute us.
All right, here we go. All right, guys. Cheers to
cheers.
Scotchy
Cheers,
Bourbon
everybody.
Boys and a great podcast.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Here's
Have a swig.
here's to all y'all.
Yeah, next Tuesday we're going to be doing Star Hill Farms wheat whiskey. All right.
Gee, where'd you get that?
Well, this one actually came from Rob, and Nash has yours now, John.
Yeah, Nash has mine, brother.
I
Come on,
do.
Nash.
That's right, brother.
Hey,
from another
Rachie.
mother.
Can you end this? And we're going to end the YouTube, and I'm going to end the Facebook right now. Thank you, everybody, for being on Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah.